merging, and we're accelerating. Oh, hi. Jim O'Brien in the garage. We're actually out of the garage in the 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe Ultimate All-Wheel Drive. That sounds like a burger combo, doesn't it? But yeah, this is what it is in the hotly contested SUV market. I'm going to always do the price up front going forward with these reviews. I think it's important. $42,000 MSRP. So you figure with discounts what you can work out. You're going to be right around 40. This thing's loaded though. It's got everything. Now, I jokingly said a hotly contested SUV market, but I really wasn't joking. The SUV market, top to bottom, is that competitive, and the bar is raised. And there's some things about this that I don't like. I don't like the interior materials. I really don't. It's my friend Doug. It's his problem. He's the one that got me introduced to all this. And I tend to look at a car a little bit differently. Some of the plastic feels cheap in here. Some of the materials don't make sense. There's like two little pieces of wood, and then there's some gray over here and brown and black. And then below the waistline, which you look down here, there's this cheap plastic feel to it. For a vehicle that costs $40,000, shouldn't be like this. When I look at like a Ford Explorer, when I look at the Pathfinder, when I look at an Acadia, I'm not going to say a Traverse, but a lot of the SUV vehicles that you go look at now, they're of a higher quality. Now, the funny thing is, my wife thinks I'm crazy for pointing this out because she didn't notice it at all, and she loves this car. I will say for a Hyundai, as far as driving, fantastic ride. The all-wheel drive doesn't do the, I wouldn't say torque, it's more of, sometimes you feel like you're fighting the vehicle with all-wheel drive, even with the newer systems. Hyundai's done a really nice job with this. Plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque if you need it, 280 foot-pounds of torque, 220, 230 horsepower out of the six-cylinder. I'm getting about 21 miles to the gallon. Again, with this loaded edition, every bell and whistle you want. And this is a week here in the Motor City that we had a little bit of snow, you get the kind of wet rain, the frozen rain, and it tests out an SUV. So in that regard, it's fine. Something else I noticed, though. I look in the second row while I'm driving. I see the seats are swaying a little bit. Now, I'm sure that has a lot to do with weight and making sure that, the vehicle's as light as possible for better gas mileage, but it doesn't instill a lot of confidence in the quality of the vehicle. And that's what bothers me because I know for a fact that Hyundai is building quality cars. I love the Tucson. I love what they're doing across the line. There's something about this vehicle that just misses for me. Maybe it is the segment it's in. Maybe it is the comparables with the different vehicles. There's just something that's off a little bit. It's a good car. Is it a $40,000 SUV? I don't think so. I think that, and I know the folks at Hyundai can do better than this, and they've done it. Again, the Tucson, that's one of my favorite CUVs I've driven in a long time. I'd buy one of those. This, it's nice, but it's not good enough. It's like an 8-8 football team. It's passable, but you would hope they could do better. So overall, I'm giving this a B-. As far as a ride goes, it's a great drive. Bells and whistles, yeah, everything works in here. It's functional. The interior and my questions about the durability of the materials in here, I have big questions about that. I'm really concerned or disappointed that Hyundai hasn't stepped it up, especially with all the new SUVs out there. To follow my reviews online, you can always go to WCSX.com. The podcast In the Garage, ITG WCSX. Just type in WCSX on iTunes and you can pick us up there. The next vehicle up, I believe, is an Acura MDX, so we'll be talking about that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. My wife's going to kill me for complaining about this. I love you, honey. Hey, the brakes work. Nice turn signal.